Morning guys, it's Alex here. Okay, so we have got Matt in from Global Tree Solutions. He's going to be chipping up all the arb logs. We're then going to go down into the quarry and sort out all that over brash that we chopped down the other day. And so that's what we've got there. We're going to try a new little method today to see if we can increase the throughput. We've got Big Dave on the Kubota, and he's going to be using the grapple to try and chuck more logs on the deck, just so we can keep that machine running a bit hotter, because a lot of the time taken when you're chipping up hard logs is pulling the log out of the arb pit, putting it on the bench, making sure there's no metal or bricks in there, because the tree surgeon guys is kind of notoriously poor on making sure there's no contamination in there, and something that's going to give you a real headache is if a piece of metal, a big chunk of metal goes through there, a big chunk of concrete. It isn't going to do any favours to the blades or anything like that. You can quickly do a lot of damage on one of those machines, and they're pretty expensive to mend. So we don't want that, but we want to keep the machine hot because it's an expensive machine to have on site and run. So we're going to have a look how they're getting on there. Right, so the guys have got on into this load, but unfortunately some of the loads that we've had are just more, there's no wood in this, it's just crap. So what Dave is having to do is just push push all this to one side, this chunk here, so we get into some of the clean stuff back there, and work through it again, because unfortunately there's just a load of garbage in here. But yeah, that's sometimes what you buy when you buy arb logs, although I think this time it's just more rubbish than anything else. So Dave's just pushing that up into a heap behind, and then he's going to sort of try and work through all that crap that we just saw. In the meantime, Matt's just sharpening up his blade. You can see him tinkling behind there. So everything's going all right. Tighten that back up and he's ready to roll again. So we're just onto the quarry site now. Got the machine in. Dave's just backing up. I'm going to reverse this in. I'm going to get going on it now. Looks like a big pile of brash, but probably not that much there, to be frank. guys, I'm just sitting in the dump truck here. Dave's taking the first load out. There's hardly anything left here. So that big brash pile, probably about 7 tons only there, nothing at all. We won't get very much in the dump truck. I only grabbed it because I couldn't be bothered to put the tractor trailer on. Because I knew there wasn't much here and it was just a bit of a faff to have to come through this tight entrance and all of that. So yeah, we'll just tidy up this last little bit and then we'll be on the other side of the quarry where we dropped 2 brash piles. I'll link the video at the end just to show you that being piled up a couple of weeks ago. So it's nice to get it all cleared up and done and dusted super fast, so the guys on the Quarry Fitness can come down here. I think we've got an event next week, so they need this area for parking where we stack the brash. So yeah, nice to have that all brushed up for them. Okay guys, we're just on the other side of the quarry. Dave's backing up the trailer there. The machine's just over there. We've got a pile along here. There used to be an old loading dock there for the canister, which they used to line the furnaces at Corby on. There used to be a little narrow gauge railway that ran along there, and the main gauge railway used to run along there and under the tunnel and connect up the other side where we were chipping just a second ago. So yeah, there we are. But I'll just watch him back in and then we'll go and take a look. I haven't got a drone, so this is about as best I can do, guys. There's the old canister loading dock. Some of the old boys in the village can still tell me that they used to run the little engine that went along there and would load up onto the main line here. So that's quite cool. So this is the whole tree, lads. You can just see it's quite sort of mucky, got a leaf in there because I was impatient and couldn't really be bothered to wait for the leaf to drop off. So it's just quite kind of that'll go quite dusty, and as you see it's pretty sticky, and you just compare that to the log chip, which just looks so neat and clean. That just looks so much more of a premium grade product. We're using the G30 screen here, so it's nice and tight and small, and yeah, it's done a cracking job. But I'll just blend those together. The other side, I reckon we'll probably get 2 trailer loads, so maybe, yeah, I'll probably had out of that quarry, 18 tons maybe, and there's probably 50 tons of the log chip, so that'll just make a nice blend, and it'll just mix it into a nice degree basically. So there we go. All right, so this is what's basically left out of the arb logs. Dave used the mini digger just to grab through all that, just basically crap that's left behind. We'll come in with the riddle bucket, just pick this all up, try and shift it all out, and all that muck we'll just chuck down the hole and just get rid of it. But generally that's been all right. We've probably left, I don't know, 5 or 6 tons behind, so it's a little bit of a cost that you've got when you're using arb logs. But as I said, it's a good, nice chip there. I've blended that all in over there, so it's a nice mixture of the brash and the log chip. So I think everyone will be pretty happy with that. Okay guys, that's the pile that we managed to do today. I am roughly calculating we probably did over 100 tons today. Quite high, sort of going about 6 meters that heap. It's about 12 meters across, maybe slightly humped. So yeah, that's what we did. It has had a good day. I think using the mini digger plus the guy's crane on the chipper did a good job. And I reckon that chip probably came in about sort of £40 a tonne, which is about £10 a tonne cheaper than what I can buy in the market there. So yeah, there we go. More fun and games tomorrow.